Unhypothesized compound effects of pollen allergy. I have pollen allergy. It began here yesterday with a few sneezes with open windows, at least this year. Last night I slept like the many nights before, which would have resulted in probably a 70 to 90 sleep score. I woke up 3 to 7 times for urination. I drank 2 additional liters yesterday, since drinking 6 liters to satisfy first. The strength training on Wednesday hit a new deadlift 1 rep max with 112.5 kilograms and otherwise above average. Strength age chronological 27 was 33, has been at 31 to 33 for months. Today plus 2 years, obviously mostly daily form. Sleep scored on Samsung Health 82, scored on Garmin Connect 56. HRV dropped to 35 milliseconds but already began dropping 2 nights before. Yesterday I wasn't quite sure whether it actually was pollen allergy already until I looked pollination up and tree pollen already showed up. I then took levocetirizine, a histamine blocker prescribed years ago and one of the few things that noticeably reduce symptoms, and also did. In the last years it sometimes was only a few intense weeks, in my childhood often a few intense months. Also I had 3 or 4 plus 1 year of injectional immunotherapy, then another few months sublingual. This brings up many questions. How was my developing brain impacted by quite possibly hundreds of nights by allergy-impacted sleep? Was my growth process potentially negatively impacted by my body being in a more stressed, weaker state weeks to months, assuming in worst years about 1/3 of year? How was my training progression? Started to plan my own training in beginning, mostly running plus resistance training impacted. How should my indecision to continue immunotherapy, first discontinuing injectional, then stopping sublingual, also low compliance before, be retrospectively evaluated? What are the chances of offspring getting similarly severe pollen allergy, possibly requiring 4 to 10 years of injectional monthly immunotherapy to reduce symptoms to an acceptable level? It would be interesting to see what my HRV back then on days similar to today and yesterday would have been. My sleep scores, how does pollen allergy impact food choice, caloric consumption, how does the resulting behavioral intervention of reducing time outdoors impact light exposure, activity levels, and then again sleep. More general questions. How does access to indoor activities also during summer impact otherwise constrained activity levels? How is socialization impacted? I can no longer play football because I need to lie 20 minutes on the couch indoors with a wet cloth to cool my eyes and nasal area.